welcome to this discussion on the topic ChatGPT. By way of introduction, ChatGPT is a natural language processing tool driven by artificial intelligence, a technology that allows you to have human-like conversation and more smart with the chatbot. The language model can answer questions and assist you with tasks such as composing emails, essays, and code, and moreover that currently open to use to the public for free because ChatGPT is in research and feedback collection phase. Okay, since we are in contest, I will introduce the panelists of this debate. Technician expert, can you introduce yourself, please? Okay, Juan Camilo, thank you very much. Economic expert, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi everyone. I'm sorry for my camera. I don't know what happened, but I'm here. I'm Ilana Cordova. Today I have the opportunity to be here as an economic expert for this topic about using the artificial intelligence ChatGPT. In this occasion, I will try to talk about some advantages and disadvantages of the use of ChatGPT in relation to the economic sector and how this technology can contribute to the economic growth and a little bit of what awaits us in the future with the use of this kind of technology. Thank you for inviting me. I will help you with any question that you have.
Very good, thank you. I want to listen to philosophical expert, please. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, sure. Hello, everyone. I'm so glad to be here. My name is Felipe Murillo. Today, I'm going to analyze the critical points of the new virtual tool, ChatGPT. And also, I'm going to analyze the ChatGPT in a moral, reflexive, and reasoning context. In my opinion, I prefer the progress, the adaptability, the surviving human technologies, and the new advance. All the story of the humanity is based in the evolution, the strongest, the abilities to create, to advance. And maybe these new creations like internet, like Wi-Fi, like cell phones, and anything else like in this moment, the AEA, the artificial intelligence, will make a new era, and it comes with new challenge, with new developments and new moral discussions that we must solve. But in my opinion, I will always improve of the new advances and technologies. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Felipe. And we welcome you to our legal expert. Jacqueline, you can introduce yourself, please.
Hello everyone, my name is Jacqueline. I am a legal expert and I will share with you all the implications that brings the use of ChatGPT technology, the challenges it poses, and the opportunities it presents on legal context and the society in general. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you, Jacqueline. And finally, I want to present to the educational expert. Please, can you introduce yourself?
Good evening with everyone. My name is Maria Fernanda Lobato and I am an educational expert. So today I'm going to talk about the advantage of ChatGPT and the progress it represents in the new generation of students. So there are some disadvantages, but with more information and with a new modality and a new teaching methodology, it could be very useful and a good tool. Thank you.
Okay, thank you all for introducing the okay legal expert. Since your profession, what do you believe are the benefits of ChatGPT?
From a legal standpoint, the advantages of using ChatGPT includes its capability to process textual and visual information like pictures or videos. This is particularly valuable in legal contexts where evidence needs to be analyzed and discussed. On the other hand, this processing of data, even if it's in a large amount, is done quickly by ChatGPT. This reduces time and effort in legal tasks like research or document analysis.
Juanchito.
Finally, I want to mention that its interface is user friendly, so the legal information is now open and is more accessible to the general public. So this helps to reduce the gap between legal professionals and individuals who are seeking for a legal advice.
Thank you, Jacqueline. And Felipe Murillo, could you tell me what are the advantages for a philosophical expert of using ChatGPT?
Of course, Vanessa. In a pragmatic and in an ideologic ambit, maybe the ChatGPT will be the first break in the wall of the artificial intelligence. If we train our minds to adapt this event in our normal life, it will be easier all for us. The quotidianic things, the normal things in the office, and we will have an assistant to remember things, to search something that we didn't know before, and all the information will be closer, more closer to us. The ChatGPT may apport intelligence to our lives, to our society, and knowledge that everybody wants to know, but a few ones knows how to get this information. Now, the ChatGPT will be for all of us, and that will be good. It can explain difficult concepts in simple terms. It can provide example and offer additional resource for further exploration. ChatGPT can make discussions. ChatGPT can stimulate investigation that the humans never thought before. Maybe some question that nobody thinks before, and challenging assumption and encourage user to refine their own thinking and explore new perspective. It's a good advantage because it will amplify or acknowledge, and this is my point of view of the advantage of ChatGPT.
Thank you, Felipe. That is very interesting to your opinion. But economical expert, what is the advantage of ChatGPT for you?
Thank you, Vanessa. I think many ideas, but I think one of the most important of this is about productivity and efficiency, because ChatGPT and in general all artificial intelligence language models can increase these factors in some tasks. They can generate in a quick way a massive quantity of answers and ideas, provide us to information, and assist with with difficult problem solving. What happened with this? ChatGPT can reduce the time and effort required for human interaction. And another advantage is about the cost reduction, because these models can handle many queries at the same time, making them highly scalable. In some specific tasks, it can reduce operational cost for business, allowing the companies to allocate resources in a efficiently way. Um, we can use ChatGPT and personally, and we can have our own personalization, because these models can be trained on a big amount of data in different kind of topics, enable them to understand and respond to individual user preferences and needs. And about accessibility and inclusivity, these artificial intelligence language models can provide assistance to people with disabilities, helping them with access to information and communicate efficiently. It can also help with translation in many languages. We can use this in any place in the world in different language. And how ChatGPT or similar technologies can contribute to the economic growth. It is important to note that economic growth is a complex and multifaceted phenomenon, influenced by various factors like increased productivity, improved decision making, innovation, research, and engaged customer experience, job creation, and skill development.
Thank you
Um,
so much, Elena.
Thank you.
Um, about Juan Camilo, what is your opinion about this topic? Okay, thank you, Juan Camilo. And educational expert, we also want to know your opinion, of course.
Thank you, Vanessa. So, as we know, ChatGPT is a versatile tool. So, it this tool is capable of answer questions of different topics. So this means that everyone can take advantage of it, regardless the location, language, or background. So this artificial intelligence requires your internet connections and all your questions. So I think that when we formulate questions, we use our imagination, and it is a good sign of our evolution with the technology. So furthermore, it generates the questions quickly, and it can explain you a topic as many times as you need. For example, in mathematics, the students can use ChatGPT for solve one complex problem or for understanding an abstract scientific concept. Um, Additionally, it promotes the collaboration among students and exchange ideas and discuss about some study topics. So that is my point of view.
Thank you so much, Maria Fernanda. And okay, time for participating in this round of question. Sorry. Okay, Jacqueline, you can tell me what is your opinion about this topic, please?
Of course, Vani. More than disadvantages, I would like to talk about limitations that in a future can be solved. And the main is, although ChatGPT can process information and provide responses, it lacks the human judgment and experience that legal and human in general possess. So legal decisions and all decisions involve interpretations and contextual understanding, which may be challenging for ChatGPT to replicate. This takes me to the next limitation that ChatGPT has, and is the datasets for training. The quality and representativeness of this data can be in a bad quality. So it's important to ensure that the training data includes diverse and reliable legal sources, what is crucial to avoid incorrect information. Talking about source database, I think that ChatGPT faces a danger about personal or confidential information because the interaction with the user can have this type of information and there can be leaks in it. So that is my opinion about the limitation of ChatGPT.
Thank you, Jacqueline. You mentioned to me the advantage of this artificial intelligence. Despite looking very impressive, ChatGPT still has limitations. Could each one mention which are the main disadvantages of ChatGPT? We can start with you, Felipe Murillo.
Okay, Vanessa. Well, in a philosophical ambit, the moral and the reasons that the ChatGPT can produce some answer is not morally responsible for its actions. Maybe the machine doesn't know if his answers is maybe a little racist or a little offensive for some cultures. It doesn't have the fault. Maybe this weapon doesn't possess the moral framework or the ability to make decisions to feel ethical and response and responsible answer. Sorry, and it's because it operates purely in algorithms and data patterns. As the result, it may intentionally perpetrate this database's response. This basis can feel if there's some stereotypes, if there's discriminatory answers. It doesn't poses the challenge to feel is offensive again. Also, this tool is limited for a database, so these dates or these database that the weapon have maybe is going to be no original ideas and is going to be a great limit. It's already learned what we introduce in the database of the ChatGPT. The ChatGPT can't feel emotions, can't possess personal perspective. If you want to be improve something or against something, the ChatGPT this doesn't solve these situations, and consequently, the discussion of introspective problems is going to be impossible to solve with ChatGPT. Maybe these problems is going to limit our mental progress because we are going to depend of the genuine human to human interactions, and we will substitute this interaction with a machine, with a artificial intelligence machine, and there's not going to be original interaction. That's what I think for disadvantage and critical points of the ChatGPT, Vanessa.
Tim, Felipe, you have an interesting opinion, and I would like to hear Ilana opinions.
Thank you, Vanessa. I think that one of the most important challenges, I don't know if it is called disadvantages, it's about unemployment and job displacement because ChatGPT is a machine, as Philippe said, and the automation potential of artificial intelligence language models may lead to job displacement in certain industries or job roles. Basically, we don't have humans with labors, we have machines. So, what happened with these people? This can result in a social economic challenge, such as unemployment and income inequality, which need to be addressed through appropriate policies and retraining programs. Another challenge is about data privacy and security because these models require substantial amounts of data to train in a correct way. Protecting user privacy and ensuring the security of sensitive information are significant challenges as models need to handle huge volumes of personal data. Um, Another other of the disadvantages is trust and accountability because this kind of technologies have a kind of black box nature, so it can make difficult to understand their decision making process. This lack of transparency raises concerns regarding accountability, responsibility, and trustworthy, um, which are crucial for widespread adoption. And finally, but not the least important, it's about bias and ethics because these models can inherit biases from the data they are training out, leading to biased outputs or discriminatory behavior. Ensuring fairness, inclusivity, and ethical use of this model is a critical challenge that needs to be addressed to avoid potential harm.
And this is my opinion about disadvantages in an economic way.
Thanks, Ilana. Now, Juan Camilo, can you tell me what is your opinion on this topic, please? Okay, Juan Camilo, thank you so much. And finally, Maria Fernanda, can you tell me what do you think are the disadvantages of ChatGPT, please?
Yes, so in the educational field, the most concerning disadvantage is the technological dependence. So when the teachers and the students only use ChatGPT for them queries, uh, they may lose the ability to make some uh, critical researches or individual analysis. So it's crucial to strike a balance between the use of ChatGPT and the student's analysis. And additional, there are many people that are aware that ChatGPT sometimes provide inexact or incomplete information. So it's very important uh, corroborate the information from reliable sources such as books or trusted references.
Thanks, Maria Fernanda, and thanks for everyone participation. Corte, ¿cierto? Okay, and the next question is, what will the future of ChatGPT look like, or what will we like to see happen with this tool?
But I expect that it should be only a tool for the humanity, not a complement or something integrated to our lives. It's only ideas to help to progress, not to use like my arm, like the part of my body, is just a complement of or a help to preventing the dependence of this tool.
Yes, I am agree with Felipe. In this field, I think that it's very important that the students and the teachers acquire more knowledge about ChatGPT and other AI, like capabilities, limitations, and it's very important the responsible usage.
Okay, it is. I'm sorry, Jacqueline. Please come, Camille.
Thank you, Ilana. I think that ChatGPT can be better with the time, and it will be better with the time. But I think that it's very important the presence of legal expertise and all experts in general with professionals are essential to ensure compliance with legal standards and responsibilities.
Okay, I think that it is important to emphasize that the future of the economy with the use of ChatGPT or any AI technology is shaped by various factors, including the technological advancement, regulatory frameworks, society acceptance, and the ability of individuals and organizations to adapt. Continuous monitoring, evaluation, responsible governance will be essential to maximize the benefits and minimize potential risks associated with artificial intelligence, ensuring a positive and inclusive future for the economy.
Thank you, Lana.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you to all. This was
Thank
an
you to all.
interesting discussion. Uh,
Okay.
do you want to participate, Felipe?
No, my time is over. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for this conversation, for this debate. So I have to go in this moment, but thank you all for this interesting participation.
Okay, Felipe, in summary, I want to present a summary of this interesting discussion. There are some ethical and moral implications that may generate learning block and technology dependency. There is also its limitation of upgrading and its possible implication in the replacement of a job by artificial intelligence. However, most views point are in favor to the advance and the new technology in it facilitates the daily activities of each of their professions. In addition, it's an easy to use tool for everyone, which increase the productivity of the activities performed. And it is to be expected that is use and technological development has increased exponentially in the recent years. So thank you very much to all for your participation in this discussion and have a good day.
You too, Vanessa. Thank you to all.
Thank you.